Hey everybody, it's Nikki. I'm here to do my 3-month review over the birth control Nexplanon. It was 3 months ago yesterday since I've had it inserted in me. And to start off my video, I'm going to answer two questions that two ladies asked me in my comment box on my last video. And the first one was a woman asking if my hair loss could be just due to my postpartum. And it could be half that, but I still feel like the birth control is having some kind of effect on it because of just how much I'm losing. I went ahead and saved some of this hair that I've been losing in the shower. Just to show y'all, I'm not over exaggerating when I say I'm losing a lot of hair every day. And this hair I'm about to show you isn't even the hair that falls out on the ground all over my house and that I'm vacuuming and sweeping up. This right here, this ginormous hairball is from my shower 3 days worth. So I'm losing every 3 days, this much hair every time. Like I said, it's like 3 days. That's a lot of hair that I've been losing for about a month now. I mean, to lose that much plus more, like I said, 3 days times, whatever. I kid you not that I have lost at least like 50% of my hair. If I had already had thin hair, I probably would be bald right now, but my family, all the women in my family have extremely thick, luscious hair. And now my hair is so thin and light and brittle. I mean, it's on my ends are breaking and splitting horribly. And I take extremely good care of my hair, and I do eat very well. So it's, I really hope that it stops soon. With my first daughter, my hair was not as long, and I did read online that women with longer hair tend to have more hair loss, or tend to notice it more than women with short hair. And with my first one, my hair was cut pretty short. It was cut to about right here when I had her. So yeah, I really didn't notice it as much with her. So I will let y'all decide if you think that it might all be postpartum or if you think it might be half and half. Like I said, I think it's half and half. I think it's half postpartum and then half of this birth control, and I really wish it would stop before I do go completely bald. My next question I was asked was, so far, how effective has it been? Well, so far it's been effective, and yes, I have been having unprotected sex, and so far, no pregnancy scares, no nothing like that. I mean, so far it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Just some of the side effects are a little inconvenient or discomforting. Um, Now, a lot of birth controls, it's not just this one, a lot of birth controls, a lot of their symptoms are similar to pregnancy symptoms, which for some girls and women, it's very misleading and they don't like that at all. Well, I hate to tell you this, but like I said, I don't think there's a birth control out there that doesn't make you at one point feel like you might be pregnant. But then again, even if you're not on birth control, even just before you start your period, a lot of those symptoms are similar to if you're pregnant or not. So you just have to really know your body and listen to your body. Both times that I got pregnant, I knew before I was even a whole week late that I was pregnant because something didn't feel right. Like I couldn't eat certain things, or I just felt, I don't know, I just felt different. And I just knew, and both times I was right. Um, which, speaking of symptoms that make you feel like you might be pregnant, and periods, so far this month I haven't had my actual bleeding period, but It stopped about 3 days ago, but for about a week, I had what I pretty much called my period because I had all the symptoms, minus the bleeding, of a period. I was extremely tired, I was bloated, my headaches increased, I was having to take ibuprofen all day long actually I was having to do that for about 2 weeks. I was waking up with headaches, I was a little moody. Like I said, all the symptoms of a period was there except for the bleeding. I didn't have any bleeding this month, which, it's okay. I'm not really going to fuss about it. And I mentioned it in my last video that, actually my last 2 videos, that you will not always have a period. It's okay. Don't freak out. Don't think that just because you're not bleeding means you're pregnant. It affects every woman differently. There are some women out there who experience heavy bleeding when they're on the Nexplanon. Headaches. The headaches were really, really killing me this past 2 weeks. Past 2 days they've kind of lightened up finally. But like I said, I was waking up with headaches. I was having to take ibuprofen twice a day. I just didn't want to do anything. I was just so tired, and my head was just hurting all the time. It made work difficult. I didn't want to leave the house. It's kind of miserable. So the headaches, unfortunately, is a side effect of this. And the number one reason a lot of women have it taken out is because they can't handle the headaches and the migraines happening all the time. Again, it's only been 3 months, and this is a birth control that's supposed to last 3 years, so I'm trying to give it more time to work its way into my system and hoping that, maybe by like 6 months, 6 months to 8 months or something like that, maybe it'll stop. If it doesn't stop by like a year to a year and a half, then I might have to look into taking it out because I just don't know if I can handle it for 3 whole years. I don't know. Something else in my last video I talked about, a new side effect that popped up was increased appetite. I am here to say that it has gone away, except for when during that little week that I was having period symptoms, it did come back, which, again, that's normal. Even before I was on birth control, when I was on my period, I wanted to eat a whole lot. So I'm really glad that finally kind of subsided because I was starting to gain weight from eating like 7 times a day because I felt so hungry. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, this one. Something else I've noticed is that in my left arm, which is the arm I had it implanted in, I tend to get sharp pains around the area it's at and further down my arm sometimes. It only lasts for like 5-10 seconds, but the pain is really bad that I have to actually stop. Like if I'm at work, I will literally have to like stop and I hold my arm, and like I said, it's just for like 5 or 10 seconds, and I'm like, oh, it hurts real bad, and then it's over with. It doesn't happen every day. I never know when it's going to happen. I haven't called a doctor about it because it's not happening, every day or a couple times a day, and it's not killing me. And I know that it is a side effect, that sharp pain around the incision area for a few months. I don't know if that's like the Nexplanon releasing the stuff into my system. I'm not 100% sure about what that is or what's going on. Like I said, I'm not too alarmed about it because it's not happening 24/7. But yeah, I mean, so far nothing else has really changed or gone away or came. I'm still holding in there, hoping that some of these symptoms get better, and hoping that no new ones pop up. I will do another month review next month, so stay tuned, and I hope that this has, again, been very helpful and answered questions that you have. And this is Nikki. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.